Hey, what's up, everyone? I just wanted to go ahead and let everyone know what's going on. This is a medical update. This time it's regarding my daddy. Even though I know my mama goes through a lot of pains, this time my daddy has been going through something that he didn't know what it was. He's a truck driver, so every time he hits a bump on the road, it causes pain in the side. And sorry if I sound really not too well. I'm running a fever right now. Don't know why. No idea. Started feeling like I was going to throw up earlier, so I have no idea what's going on. But please keep us in your prayers. The Lord knows we need it. And the Lord knows we could use financial help as well. But so many different people enjoy talking with me, and I appreciate that. I'll go in the store, get some necessities, and they'll just tell me, just start talking, and I appreciate that. I'm glad people like talking to me. That's really great. And I just wanted to share with you all. I enjoy talking with you all. I felt really bad today, though. I just felt kind of ugh. But what took place is we called the doctor's office, and then they called for the results at the hospital. Now he's got to go to a surgeon, and I don't know. They said he's going to have to go to a surgeon and ask about the situation. His liver enzymes were high. Mine have always been high too, but they couldn't. They never. They never gave results for me. What was going on? And he's going to a certain surgeon, and then they send us a paper informing that if the insurance doesn't, if it's an out of what do you call it, out of range insurance, whatever, then it'll be higher cost. But it is really crazy, today's medical system. I mean, you go in, you get testing done. It's like $1,000 a pop just for a test. $1,000. It's ridiculous. And then on top of the blood test that you already had run, it's like $1,600, and it's like boom, there uh, we're gonna have to set up a payment on that and pay it over time. I would assume. I don't know what. I have no idea. The crazy thing is how they can arrest people now for not being able to pay the medical. If you've got something sent to the collection agency, it could be a bill from a long time ago. They'll do they actually had this on the news. I saw, or my mama saw this on the news, where they stated that they'll actually send people to jail time over not being able to pay a medical bill from years ago. But this is back to what's going on. They're going to send him for testing, so we're really not sure what. Not testing, but send him to a surgeon. And he has right now. They stated that he has swollen lymph nodes, and that can mean everything from lymphoma to cancer. Lord forbid it be cancer, but I don't know. He hasn't been losing weight like crazy or anything like that. He's been swollen, but it can be anything from like lots of fluids. It can be anything. And if you look on swollen lymph nodes, liver, and you see so many different types of possibilities. And it is just, it's worrisome. It really is bothersome. I know my mama, she needs all kinds of testing done, but we can't afford to do that. And when I was in school, when I was in high school, they gave a bunch of testing. They did a bunch of testing, and they never found anything, but they gave antibiotics. All they would ever do is give antibiotics to take to help with the infection. They won't even give you antibiotics now. The doctor's office didn't even bother giving him antibiotics. And they did that to help with the infection, and then, yeah, that's what they did. And anyway, pray. Right now I'm running a fever. Not feeling too well myself. So I feel draggy and I can't really sit up. I don't know what we're going to do, but I want to put out love. I'm thinking of making a channel where I try to do some some positive affirmations and things. I did do an ASMR channel, and I did do a few positive affirmation videos. But I know people like to hear positive vibes, positive energy, and but when you're not feeling it, you can't say it. But we're gonna try to remain. I'm gonna try to remain as positive as I possibly can with this. Whatever's going on, I'm gonna hope and pray. I thank to the people who have stated that they prayed already, and just everyone keep us in your prayers. And I really hope and pray that it's not a big surgery or some big medical bill, because we can't afford a medical bill, a major medical expense. So if it got too bad, if it got too much, I might try. People have stated to me, set up a GoFundMe or something like that, for help. People will do that, but I wouldn't do that unless it was a big medical expense or something, unless it was majorly thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars, as people, at which we can't handle that. I don't know what we'll do if it is. I'm hoping it's something simple. I'm hoping and praying. I'm just keeping the thought that it's just something simple that can be handled really quickly and easily and doesn't create a lot of medical expense, and that it's just healed and taken care of. What's weird and strange is the side pains that he's going through is what I went through during high school from 2009 to 2013, and that's what I went through with my side pains and liver enzymes being high, swollen liver, fatty liver, pains in my side. I had my tonsils and adenoids removed, but one of the tonsils grew back, and I had my appendix removed. I had that removed as well when I was in 4th grade, and I've had leaky gut. I actually had a piece of what looked like intestine that had come out of the belly button when I was in high school, so I know these things are not easy to deal with. And for some reason, all three of us, all of a sudden, we have irritable bowel. Mine's just insane. But what I fear most is if I were to get into the workplace, if I get a job, and then I wind up having to get medical care, they'll fire me. Because what happened to this other person is that Daddy knew from his place of work is they needed medical care. They wound up, they had a job they'd worked for a long time, and he needed care for himself, and he had to go to the hospital. They fired him. They wouldn't give him workers' compensation. They wouldn't take care of the medical bills. They're like, oh, with this business, this is too much for us to handle, too many medical bills for us to take care of, and they fired him. So he had no way to take care of it in the middle of the treatment, and that's awful. Someone with cancer, they get fired. Someone with major issues, they get fired for having to pay medical bills. There was this one guy, his wife, the doctor didn't want to help them, but they finally got help eventually, and it took goodness knows how long. And they wound up firing them, so he couldn't get any more medical help. And it's insane the way the workplace does. It's insane the way the medical system is. The medical system blows. And that is something that they really need to work on. I don't care which administration, whatever administration is in there, they need to work on healthcare. And they claim that's what they're working on this next term. That's their main focus right now, is the healthcare. That's what they claim. Healthcare and students' financial issues and all of that. But I don't know. You can't really take everything for what politicians say at face value. I mean, it's usually meaningless because it usually never gets done. But anyway, I feel nauseated. I feel like I'm going to throw up. So pray for me as well. But most of all, pray for my parents, my mom and daddy. I don't know what I don't know what they'll reveal. They're going to call us in a couple of days, they said. So probably by Sunday. No, Saturday, sometimes, I don't know, who knows, a few days, they're going to call us, and then he's got to go to the hospital, another hospital, and he's got to go to a place and have a surgeon look at him. So he's got to have a surgeon look at him. Keep getting all these breaking newses from Newsbreak. So anyway, let's hope and pray that it gets better. Let's hope and pray that everything is just clear, that everything's in the clear and everything's all good. Or that whatever's wrong, they can take care of it. And that it doesn't cost too much. Because we really can't handle that. Anyway, if you'd like to show support, I thank you to those that have in the past. I don't have anything on PayPal now, but to those that have in the past, thank you so much. That link is below, as well as my email. I love you so much. Positive thoughts. Let's keep positive thoughts. Keep us in your prayers. I love you all so much, and much love. I'm actually kind of worried about everything. That's why I needed to come out here and talk. So, about everything that all of us are going through. Trying to stay strong. We're all trying to stay strong, but especially when you don't know, the uncertainty is, and you need someone to talk to in the uncertainty. Peace, much love, and God bless. Signing out. If you'd like to show support, you can, and as well as pray.